we don't just enjoy the happy place that we're in, but we actually have established the good within us, and we take that wherever we go. So the sunsets and the beauty and the nature is fabulous. But even when you don't have that, when you've deeply established that state inside of happiness, then that is with you everywhere. And that is the ultimate. Hi, I'm Marcy Shimoff. I'm the founder of Your Year of Miracles, where we help people live in what we call the miracle zone, which is that place where you feel like you are in the flow with the universe and where you have greater synchronicities and more miracles in your everyday life. And today's miracle moment is about finding your happy place. And I was inspired to do this miracle moment because I am actually in my happy place right now, one of my happy places, and that is Maui. And not only am I here in Maui, but the house that I'm staying in is filled with little signs that say, this is my happy place. There's a pillow, a big pillow that says, happy by the sea. And I even found out that the street that I'm living on is called Luana Place, and it's Hawaiian for the word happy. So I'm literally living at my happy place. And outside where I am, I look out and there is the most magical garden. It's surrounded with trees and there's beautiful plumerias and hibiscus flowers. And I'm just a short drive to a fabulous beach, beautiful blue waters. And I love going there, taking a walk. I love the epic sunsets at the end of the day. And really all around me, there are hiking trails and sunsets and waterfalls and deep beauty of nature. And it's so life-giving and so nourishing to spend time in beauty and in nature. And the happiness research really, really validates this. It tells us why it feels so good. It's actually biochemical. So when we take a walk by an ocean or by a river or by waterfalls, the air is filled with negative ions, and negative ions are the good guys. And the negative ions help us feel more uplifted. They help us decrease our stress. Anytime there's water crashing down or water moving around, that helps create negative ions, among other things. So that's one of the reasons why we might feel better in nature. If you have a garden at home and you're digging in the dirt, what you're doing is you're actually getting really beneficial bacteria that's been shown to act as a natural antidepressant. The bacteria in dirt is a natural antidepressant. When you go take a hike in a park and you're surrounded by trees and you take in a deep breath, you're flooding your body with oxygen. And then there's sunlight. When you're in the sunlight, it can help reset your serotonin and your melatonin levels. And these are feel-good hormones. So the serotonin is one of the top feel-good hormones, and it helps increase melatonin. And melatonin is what helps us get a really deep sleep at night. And when you get a deep sleep at night, you feel great the next day. So it's the cycle of serotonin and melatonin, and all of that can really be reset by sunlight. So being out in nature, like being in Maui or wherever it is that's one of your favorite places, it's beautiful, but it's just part of the equation. What we also need to do is we need to build the muscle to take in how good it really is. So it's not enough to just be in it, but what we want to do is take it in. A dear friend of mine and colleague, Dr. Rick Hansen, talks about the power of taking in the good and savoring it. He likes to use this expression that our brains are like Velcro for the negative. The negative just stick to us, the negative experiences, but they're like Teflon for the positive. The positive experiences slide off of us. And what that does is when we have this Velcroing of the negative, then our expectations and our beliefs and our moods are really influenced in the negative direction. And what Rick Hansen says is that we need to train our brains to take in the good. And one way we do that is by savoring the good for at least 20 to 30 seconds. So it's not just about being in your happy place. It's actually about training your mind to take in all of the good of your happy place. And the more that you let yourself really take in and savor the positive experiences, the more that you're going to rewire your brain in that direction. And what's even best and what's ultimate optimum is when we take in the good, we don't just enjoy the happy place that we're in, but we actually have established the good within us, and we take that wherever we go. So the sunsets and the beauty and the nature is fabulous. But even when you don't have that, when you've deeply established that state inside of happiness, then that is with you everywhere. And that is the ultimate. That is where our freedom lies, where we have the happiness so deeply established inside that it is with us wherever we go. So to help you savor that and train that more and more into you, I'm going to invite you to do something this week. And that is to find a place in nature that you like. You know, it doesn't have to be your most favorite happy place, but even outside with some flowers or a tree or wherever you feel like nature is alive for you. I invite you to take some time to intentionally take in the goodness of it. So go to your happy place and notice all of the colors around you, or your favorite spot in nature that's near you. Notice all of the colors around you and let yourself just enjoy that color sensation, that color intake. And then allow your feet to feel connected to the ground, whether it's dirt or grass or whatever it is that's underneath you. Feel the sensation of your feet connecting with the earth. And then notice the air, the wind, and the breeze around you and how that feels on your skin. Maybe you notice maybe there's sunlight and you take that in and just savor the goodness that your body is taking in all ways. And breathe that in for at least 20 to 30 seconds, really intentionally, to enjoy that and to let that really land. I like to think of it as bathing in the good. So I would love to hear from you. Where is your happy place? And where is it that you are spending that time intentionally in nature this week? And what's the effect that it's having on you? So share with us in the comments section. And I'm going to leave you with a quote from Mary Davis, who said, "A walk in nature walks the soul back home." So I'm wishing you a fabulous week and sending you lots of love.